Good morning, my perfect little angelic little doves. Beautiful beings of love and some haters. Cause fuck y'all. You still give me views though. Amen. So I guess in a way, I love you too. Do I? I kind of want some of y'all to get beat with bricks. But hello everybody who's lovable. I'm in a good mood. And if you're like, why are you in a good mood? Because I had some good food. Ooh. The only thing I might be missing is a good dude, but it's okay because I'm getting used to not having one because it's like, no offense, when's the last time I had one? Damn, that hurt a little bit. My ex-boyfriend Liam, who got annoyed and possessive last winter when I got with someone better, you know who, for the holidays after they dropped the ball, guess what? It is February 13th and they have not made any Valentine's Day plans. So, I have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. I'm just saying, something about, like, my ex dropping the ball, and then someone always historically picking it up fast as fuck and scoring a home, like a fucking just straight home run with it. Amazing. Fireworks popping off, it's always amazing. And then him being mad about it. It reminds me of, the ball gag from Charlie... Wait, sorry, pause. It reminds me of the football thing from Charlie Brown, where she's like, come on, kick the football, and you know he's never gonna fucking kick the football, and it's like, are you gonna kick the football this time? Come on, kick the football, I mean it. Charlie goes up, tries to kick the ball, she moves it, he falls on his ass, and then she's like, wow, you're fucking stupid. That's how it feels giving this nigga chances. It's just being like, there we go, it's a holiday, and you keep claiming that you really, really want me around and to make me happy, and you really want to stay in my life. Anything planned? No? Alright, bring out the new nigga who's gonna take me to Lake Tahoe. Let's do it. Come on now. Those of you who know me, because I mention it almost every video, I love to do that to men. I love to make men humble themselves. Sit down and be humble, just like Kendrick said, amen. Because it's like, I'm not even really religious, but it's like, someone up there, some sort of higher power is like, to me, is too blessed to be going through this bullshit. Like, they put me through a lot of bullshit themselves, but even then, they're like, okay, to make sure she doesn't murk herself, ooh, let's send back this one really fine ass nigga from her past. There we go. Oh, Q-Rich software engineer who also works with a new device not on the market. Oh, going to Lake Tahoe. Yeah! Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, this nigga traumatized her really bad. Once, oh, okay. 2 trips to Michelin star restaurants in the same week and the most exclusive places to be in. Amen. Oh, okay. Like God just keeps throwing good ass fucking people at me whenever I'm going through it a little bit too much. If anything, I had a date today, so that was pleasant. It was some older dude. Oh, he seems good, financially aligned. He does that thing men like to do. What's up with men and just off the bat with me trying to suggest the most outlandish shit? Because this guy was just, like, especially old men. Like, with old men, it's kind of worse. Because it's like, nigga, if you're gonna do good shit now. I don't like, because when men come up out the bat and they're like, oh, let's go to French Laundry. Ooh, I could picture taking you to Costa Rica. I know you just want to fuck me. Shut the fuck up. It was so funny. During the date tonight, the man, I remember he was trying to be sweet. He was like, I really, really like you. I could picture doing a lot with you. We could go to, like, Costa Rica or Lake Tahoe or this, and I can teach you to ski. And he was like, yeah, I like you a lot, and I like you a lot. I like you because you're beautiful, and you're really pretty, and you're cute, and then he pauses, and it's like, and then he kind of realizes, shit, I have nothing else to say about this woman, and I spent like an hour or more on this date with her. And I just looked at him and said, you don't have to keep going. Yeah, I get it. That frankly works enough for me. That's all you really need. You could stop right there. That's chill. But no, he was like, you made me laugh with that one story. Like, Jesus, even the first time we broke up, it's just like, he's one of those men where you're just like, wow, it'd be nice if you just were consistent. You know, because I'm consistently good. Anytime he sees me, I always make sure it's like, okay, do I look good? Do I smell good? Am I soft? Am I sexy? Am I as nice as possible? Am I witty, interesting, and funny? It's like, come on now. It's like, how many times does he want to keep dropping the ball and then only... Because it's like, nigga, it's like you could save the effort and time by just consistently putting in effort. If anything, like, yeah, I remember a few weeks ago, I don't know if I posted the video about this. I might have. But I remember, like, 2 weeks ago or more, I was at Liam's place, and let's just say any attempt at conversation was going fucking terribly, and I just was like, So, something about this man just loves to be... It's like he likes being cucked, or something. Like, what the fuck? It's like, I always put in an effort, and then it's like, where's he? I'm just saying. So it's like, okay, do you want to keep having instances where it's like, like he says, "Oh, I don't know if I want to hang out on 4th of July." Someone else does. He gets upset, angry, and then suddenly he wants to start trying his best with me. Or like Christmas was honestly the best. Like, even though I know you're like, but Tamiddy, you also had like that gray area sexual assault attempt, and then also the trauma and abandonment that you have still been crying about, and it is February 14th. Yeah, I know it's like that's fucking bad, obviously, but I'm still saying objectively though, if we don't look at like the first beginning and the very end, like the rest of it was it was good enough. So good that I am obsessed with a man, or was obsessed with a man, who, and I didn't even need to fuck him to get upset. It's like, damn, his personality and his everything was just that player, that perfectly on T. And then my ex heard about it, and suddenly it's like, hey, baby, I'll buy you that expensive jewelry you wanted. It's like, why does it take me almost getting railed raw in a hotel room by a man who's 6'4" with a good job, emotional processing skills, and fucking hobbies, and healthy exercise, and not addiction to weed, for you to finally get it together with me? I think that's fucking pathetic. Like I said, the first time we ever broke up was specifically because the same shit. They wanted to be lazy, low effort, bullshit. And then it's like, guess what? I left, fucked someone else. They got mad about it, and they stayed mad for a whole fucking year, while also, like, 1 second they're great, the next second being lame. I'm just saying they need to stop that. But at the same time, it's like, how do I put this? I did get offered to be taken out by Valentine's Day already by multiple people. How's that been going? Okay, guy number one, he used to work at Tesla. He got laid off. That fucking sucks. Fuck Elon Musk. On top of that, let's see. Do I find them attractive? No. I'm sorry, I don't. Like, they're one of those people where it's like, with the right amount of alcohol and the right amount of laughs, I still probably wouldn't. It's like, just, but they're respectful. They are respectful. I'll give them that. They are a very, extremely respectful person. But they are also unemployed. And and they didn't tell me until, like, we were on our date. And it's like, I don't like the type of man where it's like, we're at a restaurant. And then I'm looking at, like, this a section on the menu, and I'm like, oh, I'm she looking between these two items. And the items I'm looking at are either $17 or $18. And you're flinching, like, ooh, what about the fried rice? And the fried rice just so happens to be $12. It's like, I know what you are. It's like, I don't just know. That same guy sent me a fucking text like, ooh, do you want to be my Valentine? With, like, the fucking monkey covering his eyes emoji. And I just was like, huh. Like, that made me react how he did when he fucking was like, the fried rice! So, yeah, so cheap! I had another guy, older guy, he was 45, reached out to me. He was like, and I remember he was like, how about instead of our date this Monday, we go out this weekend instead? And I was like, oh, well, I don't know, that is Valentine's Day weekend, unless you're asking me something specific. This nigga says in full caps, be my Valentine. I'm like, oh, okay, hey, I like your energy. We get to do something, like, extra then. We gotta get extra, because it's, like, a special day. And he said, I'm down with the extra. Hey, extra, extra, you know? And he was hyping that shit up. I was like, okay. And I was like, so I guess, like, what kind of things have you never done for Valentine's Day that you do really want to do? Like, anything specifically special, interesting? And, like, this nigga was like, oh, I know. And then he suggested the exact same plans that we already had before with zero change. It's like, I hate to break it to you, I can do dinner and a comedy show any night of the week by myself, but I especially don't need to do it with a 45-year-old white man during Black History Month. Like, you can't just hype up doing something extra and then not do anything extra. It's like, the most romantic day of the year and you don't want to do anything extra? And, like, that just already turned me off. And I was like, hey, I meant something a little more special. Like, I don't know, they do paddle boating at Golden Gate Park and, like, the gondola rides, or, like, Sky Star Wheel, like, something creative or like, unique to do. Like, I think they even do the gondola rides for free. And I remember he was like, hey, the gondola rides are calling to me. And I texted back, I was like, yeah, that sounds cool to me. And yeah, I'm glad to hear it. And then this nigga waits and then eventually responds, but maybe some other time, like March or April, because it's cold. And mind you, it was not cold at all when we had this conversation. It was actually pretty decently warm, at least from what I remember. I could be wrong, but even then it's like, never heard of a fucking jacket? You're gonna turn down a man singing When the Moon Hits Your Eye like a big pizza pie, it's amore, and fucking gliding us down a fucking lake or a river, or whatever the fuck you call those things, because a chill? bitch, you're gonna be cold anyway. It's the fucking city. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I just was like, And also, it's like the way he paused, and then it's like suggested it months ahead instead. It's like, pathetic. I don't like your energy. And I forget what happened, but let's just say the conversation ended with me just straight up being like, yeah, I've given you too many hints. You just go ahead and unmatch me. Like, you are not impressive in any single way, shape, or form. It's just like, it's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Also, if you're like, well, to me, why did you just say something was ridiculous? I don't know. I kind of zoned out for like 5 minutes. I was looking at bullshit on Reddit. Sorry. Sometimes I'll make videos and I'll just be like, I'm gonna look at Facebook. Because fuck. I was like, let me look at the Shira 7 Facebook groups and see what dumb shit pops up there. And I saw some stupid shit already. Because I was like, ooh, Valentine's Day themed drama. That's the good thing, is that Valentine's Day, when you're alone, you just get to hear about other people's lives going bad. It'll be women being like, hi, should I break up with my boyfriend because this Valentine's Day, he literally left flower petals leading up to the toilet and told me to clean it. Am I the asshole for wanting to leave him? Or it'll be like, hi, my boyfriend's not good at gifts. He gave me like a bag of random assorted funfetti cake mix and I can't even tell what the flavor is or if it's expired. He didn't even give it to me in the box. It just has a smiley face written on it and he gave it to me. How do I teach him to, like, do more? Because I keep telling him I want dates and he keeps not doing dates. We've been together 20 years. It's like, come on now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'll put it this way. I have a mild game plan because if I have to do this if I, like, something about me doing this feels like ratioing this man. It feels like a real life ratio. Like a bitch you thought. And I feel like doing that. He did offer to see me tomorrow, and a part of me is like, sure, I could see Liam tomorrow. I could see him tomorrow. We could hang out at his, watch some more episodes of some anime, eat some food, and maybe no, I don't think I would be able to fuck him, because it's like, deep down, it's like, no mentions, like, we mentioned Valentine's Day a while back, and I remember not shit was said. I'm just saying, I don't want to hear from this stupid-ass nigga any sad. I don't want to hear about him sulking, or going through my posts online, or being any sort of an asshole. Because it's like, I hate to break it to you, nigga. You had the chance, and then if I have, like, I'm just saying, if, like, within 2 days, he sees another post that's like, just got done fucking this 7-foot-tall NFL player who has billions of dollars and bought me a house in the Hamptons or some shit, he shouldn't complain. Or even if it's something smaller scale, like, hey, just had a date with someone my own age who bought me a beautiful necklace and some flowers and ate my pussy for hours. Hey, boys! I'm just saying. He shouldn't be fucking complaining. I hate when niggas do that. But it's also kind of like, hey, I guess it is a little satisfying in the brain to be like, now I have to show this nigga how it's really done. And a part of me is like, it's like I could look for love, I could look for sex, but it's like, sex can make me very addicted and attached to a person. Hell, I got attached to Mitchell, that last guy I met up with for Christmas, and we didn't even fuck. I was thinking about that just today, because I kind of scrolled on my phone and I stumbled on his dick pics, and I was like, wow! Like, I forgot that man has a third, like, he already has 2 beautiful long legs, and I have a leg fetish, so it's perfect. He was perfect. Was, past tense. He has a 3rd long leg, too. And I was like, wow! It's like Coke can, almost. And it's long like a baseball bat. I was like, Jesus, nigga. Like, wow! Like, that thing is beautiful. Even though he has way too much foreskin, but don't tell him I said that. Like, Jesus Christ. It actually was just like clown rope. Like, you know how when clowns have those pockets and they keep pulling out the rope? That's exactly how his foreskin was, like, another factor to why we couldn't fuck. Plus, he couldn't get it up. But, oh my god, like, let's picture, if we were in an alternate universe where all the shit that happened between me and him happened, but then he also was dicking me down, like, if not that day, but every goddamn day. Let's just say, not even as a joke, murder-homicide. Yeah. I mean, suicide, murder-suicide. That's what they call it. Not murder-homicide. Damn, double homicide. Like, oh my, because it's long, so it would have hit my cervix, and it's thick, and he had huge balls, and had the same kinks and fetishes as me, and looked and acted like yeah, no offense, if things like him didn't work out, and I fucked him, I wouldn't be alive right now. I already know that, so we should just be thankful that this man had a fucking not eating disorder, erectile dysfunction, that's what they call it. He had erectile dysfunction, so we weren't able to fuck. Amen to that. Sometimes not being able to dick down a bitch is a lifesaver. Because, oof, imagine if I got pregnant. Ooh, that would have been, let's not even think about that. But yeah, I guess, like, what do I want for my most ideal Valentine's Day? Because I gotta be specific. I remember when I was specific right before Christmas, I got exactly what I wanted. If I were to have an amazing Valentine's Day, here's what I'd want. I'd want to be able to meet up with someone, good job, handsome, nice teeth, good hygiene, friendly, funny, interesting, smart, intelligent, and a good conversationalist. Ideally, we could talk about anything under the sun. That would be perfect. And then I'd be able to do something really nice. Like, they'd be like, "Hey, to me, I got you a big bouquet of roses." It could even be like the Safeway roses, but just like a lot of them, like a nice big bouquet of those beautiful, like, orange pink looking roses, or orange with the little red little petals around the rim. Oh, I love those. Those are my favorite. Or lilies. I love lilies. I would love some lilies. And then aside from that, yeah, me and Mitchell did that for Christmas. I forgot. Yeah, he did get me the bracelet and the ring. That was nice. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing that again with someone new. Getting a nice little faux engagement ring in case we want to do a fake proposal in public. Or even them just being like, "Hey, Tamia, you're really sweet. I'm going to get you a necklace." And that wouldn't even be unheard of because it's like, I like how sometimes I have standards and then I'm like, is that asking for too much? And then I'll remember, no, remember that guy who got you that opal necklace before the first date and gave it to you on the second? Remember that other instance where that guy gave you a ruby bracelet on the first date? Remember how the same dude who got you the opal jewelry also then got you those really nice big studs with the matching necklace that you really like? And then it's like, oh yeah, right. But yeah, and I want to go somewhere really nice for food. Like, yeah, restaurant would be lovely. Like, but I think Italian. But also, I could be open minded to like Mexican or some sort of Colombian food, like something rich and flavorful. Exactly, something delicious, savory, like maybe even Japanese food, like udon, like really, really hedonistically slutty udon, maybe. But that's a strong maybe. I love that though. And then let's see, comedy show or movie. Yeah, like that movie Love Hurts, I think, or Heart Eyes. There's a horror movie called Heart Eyes that just came out, and I actually do really want to see that one. It looks pretty funny. It looks like a horror comedy, like the right amount of good and bad that I would be interested in watching it. And then it also has yeah, comedy show could be fun. That could be fun. What else? Do I want to have sex? Sex would be great. Honestly, I like, yeah, because it's like I had an orgasm with Liam last week. It's not, you could tell the orgasms must be weak if I have to be like, last week. Like, come on now. I haven't had my pussy eaten since Mitchell, like, good. And it's like, that's really saying something. Ugh. I actually do kind of. I hate to admit it. I do kind of wish Mitchell was around, but as if he were only a good guy, because then it'd be like. Because how do I put this? I have this variety show, and I would if he were still around, I'd be like, come to this variety show with me, so that I can introduce you to all my friends, and we can see these great performers, and you can have an absolute fucking blast with me, and we can enjoy ourselves. And I think he would have really liked it. And even if he didn't, I think he would have just been like happy to try something new. But he's not around, so he has to miss out. Fuck him. And I can still have a good time without him. And then I would have liked, I don't know, I would have liked a lot with him. It would have been really, really nice if things went differently. I hate that I can pinpoint the exact moments where it was pivotal that communication needed to be had, either on his front or mine. But I'm gonna admit, maybe it's just because I like myself, but I usually, he's the one that fucked this up. The last phone call he had with me, all he needed to do was give me a few minutes of silence. That would have changed it a lot. Maybe we would still be in contact positively. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about any of this, but I don't want to think about him. This video is not even supposed to be about him. It's supposed to be about how I'm happy. And look at me about to make myself sad. But either way, I'm sure something will work out for Valentine's Day. I'm a pretty young lady who's beautiful with options. One day yeah. And I'm confident that what I want will happen for me and come for me. And I'm gonna have people who are exquisite and amazing around me and actually love me and want me around. Amen. Anyway, I gotta go. Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably see if maybe I'll find someone, and if I don't, I can always order myself some really delicious food for my happy hour, and then yeah, take my vitamins, do some skincare routines, do some spiritual stuff, because it's a full moon anyway. I'm gonna be happy, and I am happy. Amen. Peace out.